In this video, we're going to be taking a look at Clone Commander Cody in his Phase 1 armor for the Clone Wars line. At the time I'm filming this video, he's my only representative for the 212th in the animated line. I just never got around to getting any of the standard 212 clones back in the day. But I am eyeing getting a few at some point. There is a pack that includes another Obi-Wan and another Cody, but there's 4 standard 212s with it. And there's also the single release as well. I'd like to get a few of those at some point to back up Cody here. So I ended up getting him at my local grocery store back in 2008 or 2009. And I ended up getting him alongside my Count Dooku here. As far as Clone Troopers go, he's probably one of the most accessible ones you can get from the Clone Wars animated line. He had lots of repacks. This particular one you're looking at is the very first release of him back in 2008 or 9, I think it was. And he was pretty much repacked in all the different packagings for the Clone Wars line. For the most part, he is just using a lot of the same parts as the other clones at the time. The shoulder here might be newly sculpted because of the antenna, and his head sculpt is slightly modified because he has a scar there, which looks really good. Appreciate that Hasbro included that. So he has all of his appropriate orange markings on him, on the shoulders, a little bit on the armor behind his elbows there, the back of his hands, on his pouches, a little bit on his torso, on his legs there. Same articulation as all the other clones at the time, super articulated. Joints are fairly fluid. No problems getting them to articulate. Usually I keep Cody with his helmet off, which I think he looks pretty good holding on to it. Here he is with it on. I do recall back in the Clone Wars film, there was one scene at the Battle of Teth where Cody did not have the visor on his helmet there. I think that's the only time we've ever seen Cody in any film media, that is, without the visor. But it is a good helmet sculpt. Has the orange on here as well, the antenna, the orange on the fin. Does a good job of concealing his chin. Easy enough to take on and take off. In terms of accessories, he does have quite a few of them. So he has the DC-15 rifle, specifically this one. I know this one was the one included with him, which is a slightly different shade than a lot of them. This is more of a dark gray. He does have a carbine as well. I have to admit I have a huge pile of these carbines, so I'm not sure which one specifically his. I do know it's the same color as this. And then, whoops. And Dooku has a kind of a difficult time standing on his own. And he doesn't accommodate his stand too well. But he does have one of these action accessories that's meant to go on the rifle here. I've never really used these throughout the years, but it's not too bad of an accessory. I usually just have the line roped up here. It's pretty much the same one that's included with Rex and a lot of the other clones that had them at the time. I think these pretty much went away after 2009. But just to kind of show you, just fires like that. Be a little difficult to get the rifle off sometimes. But like I said, more often than not, this is usually how I have Cody positioned. I think he looks pretty good like that. And just for some comparisons, here he is with Rex. Two of them are usually teamed up in the series. Just including a standard clone here. And of course Obi-Wan and Anakin here. And Echo as well. Two of them interact from time to time. But I think that's all I can really tell you about Commander Cody here. Definitely would recommend him for your collection. I think this is the only Phase 1 Cody we've ever gotten from Hasbro, and there's a good chance it'll probably be the only one. Perhaps the Black Series down the road might get one. We'll see. But for the time being, this is the only one. And as I mentioned, as far as clones go from the animated line, he's one of the more readily available, accessible ones to get. And as far as price is concerned, he's usually not too much above retail what he was back in the day, because he had so many repacks, saturated the market, and there's a lot of units of him out there. So if you're wanting to get into the Clone Wars animated line and you want to collect a lot of the clone troopers and you're not sure where to start, Commander Cody is definitely a great action figure to get your foot in the door that way. But I'm happy he's a part of my collection. And as I mentioned, hope to get some more of the 212th clones down the road. But anyways, that concludes this review. I hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for playing more in the future. There's always more to come. If you haven't already, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate your support, and check out the links in the description if you haven't done so already. And as always, thanks for watching.